Hello, hello! Welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live, where we solve the world's best crosswords together every day live on stream. We are rolling on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook today, and newly on Twitch. So if you like to watch your streams on Twitch, you can check us out there. I see Ledition is already there talking to me, giving me interesting facts about Mel Blanc, who voiced Bugs Bunny, and Ledition also saying good afternoon US time. Yes, I'm in the US. Good afternoon, everybody. We got Shania encouraging everyone to like and share the live, which I love to hear. Yes, like and share the live. That helps us. And Scav is here, Amy Gale's here. All right, the whole gang is ready to solve a puzzle. If you are new here, my name is Jack. I will guide us through the crossword. But these are always the most fun, the more collaborative they are. So if you see a clue and think you know the answer, pop it into chat, and I will collect everybody's input and make this a group solving effort. Gil is ready to go, and King Bob on YouTube, and DevVox says hello. Hello to you as well. Okay, we're going to be solving today's LA Times crossword. So as we've learned, LA Times crosswords don't have titles, but they do have themes. So there will be a theme today, and we are on our own to figure out what it is. Shania says, tomorrow's Friday. I'm seeing my girlfriend tomorrow. We're having a sleepover. That sounds fun. Enjoy. And Brienne is here. All right. We are good to go. Today's puzzle is by Zhou Zhang and Kevin Curry, and I swear I recently solved a puzzle by this same duo, and it was fantastic. But I'm trying to remember the details. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they've cooked up for us today. And Minnie is here, already with a guess on one across. One across is place, just pretty vague. 3 letters, place. Minnie guesses set, which I think makes some sense. Apple user 82 agrees. So set, like you place something down on the table, you set it down. I think that seems very plausible. Ledition guessing put, yeah, that could be as well. But Bobino guesses set, Amy guesses put, so it's pretty split. Let's try one down and see if we can make an S or a P work, I guess. Wrap found in a deli. Wrap found in a deli. Can we get an S or a P work in here? Ledition does write pita, which works for their suggestion of put. So maybe we try that. What do we think? Put and pita? Oops, misspelled that. Pita. Yeah, could be. Let's try 14 across. Or so, in quotes. What's a verbal equivalent of or so in 3 letters? Does that make sense? We could check 17 as well. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think Tess and Larry and Amy and Scav and Apple user and Cass all saying ish, yeah. Ish or so. It's kind of like, roughly, about, kinda, ish. DevVox thinks it's good. I think it's good. Happy with that. So PETA looks like it was probably right. Leaves in hot water. At 17 across, leaves in hot water. Nice. Yeah. Cal and Cass and Babino and Lucinda is here. And Larry Locke all saying tea. That's a nice clue for tea. It sounds like you're putting something in hot water and leaving it there, like your pasta to boil or something. But no, literally tea leaves in hot water. I like that. App customer at 2 down. And Shania and Scav are giving me the tea emojis. Adam says, do you do cryptic crosswords at all? In my personal life, I have dabbled in them. I am not nearly the expert in cryptic crosswords that I am in these types of crosswords. We have discussed possibly trying them on stream sometime, but I would definitely need everybody's help because I'm not particularly good at cryptics. They're cool, though. Yeah, everyone is writing user for app customer. That's got to be right. And then blank and crafts. Okay, kind of a gimme. Manuel liked the live. Thanks. Adam, are you into cryptic crosswords? Is that why you ask? James NC and Cal write arts and crafts. Yeah, that looks good. And what's 3 down? End of discussion. We already have that here. End of discussion. What do we think? What do we think? Ledition says that's a wrap. Interesting. It does fit. End of discussion. That's a wrap. DevVox is saying that's enough. That doesn't fit, unfortunately. Yeah, we're letter shy for that's enough. That's that, says Cass. That also seems a letter. That's too short. Arkadium's like, that's that, folks. Yeah. That's a wrap, says David Adams. All right, let's put... Warthog says that does it. All right, I think we need some crosses. Because we have a lot of valid guesses, I think. Shania's down for a cryptic. That's final, says Scav. Yeah, could be. All right, let's move on. We'll come back to that. Mike on YouTube is here, also says that's that. But that's that is not going to fit. It's going to be something else. Cal asks, do you ever do Sudoku like the good handcrafted ones? I absolutely do. I love me a variant Sudoku. I've been getting quite into them recently. And they're awesome. I did Sudoku back when they first came out. Not first came out, when they first came to the US and they were super popular. I did a bunch of them and they were fun, but then they kind of started to get repetitive. And I didn't know that this whole Sudoku community has been churning on these new variants and all sorts of wild ideas. And I only recently discovered them and playing some catch up. Kebab with peanut sauce, people are saying satay. Yeah, so it's like, you know, chicken on a skewer type things. And 24 across. What do we think? Caleb also guessing that's a wrap for 3 down. Oh, wraps found in Delhi. Didn't we just... 1 down was wrap found in a deli, and this is wraps found in Delhi. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, Amy Gal and DevVox say saris. So saris are wraps around your body that they wear in India. That's good. That's constructor playfulness right there that I always appreciate. Tess says, love that. Fluff says, that's fun. I agree. Divining blank. Divining blank. Yeah, Ledition on Twitch and Charlie Brown writes rod. Yeah, divining rod. Interesting. And Larry's saying must be that's a wrap because we've got all these rap references in our clues, but I actually think the rap references in the clues make it less likely that 3 down is going to be that's a wrap because they don't tend to repeat words in clues that are in the puzzle. So I actually think that's a wrap is unlikely now. Rather than continuing this section, I'd like to go up here because it looks like 18 across is going to be our first theme entry, and I'd rather see them in order. Prayer blank. This is also kind of like this theme, divining blank and prayer blank. Both of these sort of have religious connotations. Okay. Prayer blank. Yeah, Scav says mat, a prayer mat. Texas Mom likes it. Shania likes it. All right, prayer mat. 4 across, nearly match. Nearly match. Denise and David Adams writing mat. Nearly match. I'm trying to understand what this is getting at. Cal, thanks for following us. Thanks a lot. If anyone else is watching and doesn't follow us, please consider it. We stream every day at noon Eastern time. And if you follow us, it helps us continue the show, but it also helps you remind us of when we're streaming. Remind you of when we're streaming. Mimic, interesting. Nearly match, mimic. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Warthog likes it. All right, let's check some downs. Word with partner or lesson. I felt like the first corner went super smoothly, and now I'm feeling a little resistance. Like nothing immediately jumps out to me with these. Ooh, I see. Charlie and DevVox and Ledition all saying life, which works very nicely for 8 down. Word with partner or lesson. Life partner and life lesson are definitely real phrases. So that suggests maybe mimic is wrong. I wasn't in love with mimic for nearly match. Not sure. Nearly match. Model, says Cal. Interesting. What's 15 across? Savory food quality. Ooh, I think we have errors, guys. I think mimic was not our only error. Not good. Not good. Yeah. I'm with Charlie on this one. Umami, if it ends in an I, if life is right, it has to be umami as the savory food quality. And then we're all sorts of wrong on that. Oh no, what have we done? We've made a mess of this section. Yeah, okay, now I'm happy. Cal and Texas Mom and Ledition all saying rug. Yeah, prayer rug, not prayer mat. Prayer rug actually is even more of a thing than a prayer mat. Okay, we should have gotten that. I think we've corrected though. Yeah, and then Shania points out, I think someone else, rival actually does fit for nearly match. Oh, this sandwich is my favorite, but this sandwich rivals that. It nearly matches that. Okay, we're back on track. Almost a disaster there. Consider this done. Consider this done. Looks like I'm something or I something. Oh, Charlie Rollins and Ledition both say, I'm on it. I'm on it. Consider it done. I like that. Very colloquial vibes in this puzzle, which I enjoy. I'm on it. And ish. And whatever this is going to be. End of discussion. That's final, maybe. I'm enjoying this one already, and we haven't even gotten our first theme answer. Let's check our first themer. 18 across, automatic email reply from Glinda. Interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming this is Glinda, the character in Wicked? That's the only Glinda I can think of. And we're doing an automatic email reply. What's going on here? Denise Freenan says it says gone fishing, which does fit, and it is a phrase, but why does it fit the clue? Yeah, gone something, gone for good. Oh, gone for good because she's the good witch? Is that the idea? Gone for good because Glinda's the good witch? Oh my god. Deadlock's like, Glinda doesn't fish. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's check some crosses. Scab is like, fishing makes no sense. Drake says gone flying. At least Glinda does fly. Okay. Disappear. This actually works, yeah. Adatart and dude named Dave say vanish for disappear. Those look good. And Makuta Tom and Golden Mom. Okay. Pixie's back with vanish. And what do we have here? MC alternative. Miniest Mini on YouTube likes vanish. Philip says should say 2 words or 3 words. Yes, some crosswords will tell you how many words the entry is. I actually prefer when they don't. And part of the puzzle is to figure out where am I supposed to parse this thing. MC alternative. Nice. Larry Locke and AJ and Lucinda all say Amex. My first thought here was definitely MC, like the host of a show, the MC. I guess MC is MasterCard because Amex is American Express. Does anyone call MasterCard MC, though? Nice misdirection either way. And then rejects. Rejects. Yeah, Miniest Mini on YouTube. Nixes. Rejects. Nixes. Nice. Devvuck says, me too, we think alike. You too about MC thinking about host? Yeah, that was definitely the intended misdirection. Honors given to Walt Disney, a record 26 times. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I can tell this from the letters we already have in place. And who, yeah, DTM wrote Oscars. Devvuck says Oscars, I bet. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. If you'd asked me who has won the most Oscars of all time, I probably would have come up with Walt Disney, but it wouldn't have been immediate, you know? Honors given to Walt Disney, a record 26 times. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, cool. Let's keep going to this final section at the top here. Christmas purchase, 3 letters ending in an R. Ledition says John Williams has 23 Oscars, I think. Wow. And John Williams is still active, so could surpass Disney one day. Although I guess Disney might still be getting Oscars even though Walt himself is no longer around. Denise answering this in emojis, which I always appreciate. A fir tree, Christmas purchase. And Shania says Walt Disney holds the record with 59 wins, but this clue says 26 times. So how do we reconcile that? Efon, thanks for the heart. Let's check this. Impressive deeds at 9 across. Impressive deeds. What do we think? Oh, Shania correcting 59 nominations. I see. That is a lot. Amy Gal and Lucinda and Pixie and Paul Garrett all say feats for impressive deeds. That looks good. Impressive deeds are feats. Let's check these downs. Easter purchase. Okay, so we got Christmas purchase and Easter purchase. There's a lot of these mirroring clues in this. I like it. Ria sent a basketball. Thanks. Easter purchase. David Adams is saying egg kit, and Mike and Philip both saying egg dye. DTM's like egg something, presumably. Yeah, it's got to be egg something. I like egg dye a little more than egg kit. It just feels like more of a concrete thing. We could check the D, though. Bare necessities, and we got a little question mark, which tells you it's kind of a joke or a pun. Already, I think this is a joke because normally when you say bare necessities, it's B-A-R-E, not bear the animal. But here we got bear the animal. Amy says Easter in the US is different to Ireland. Do you guys not dye eggs? Jilly, hi to you. How you doing, Jilly? I like this. Mike and Cal and Ledition all saying dens. Bare necessities. That's funny. Bears hang out in dens. It's a necessity. DTM says we mainly eat chocolate eggs. I guess we do that over here too. Oh, is Bare Necessities a Jungle Book song? That makes sense. Soothing ingredient. Aloe was... David Adams was quick with aloe on that one. Oh, what do we have at 16? Aptly named cooler brand. It's aptly named. Yeah, I think Scav and David Adams are really onto something here with Igloo. Nice. Let's check the crosses. Bluey, for one, is a popular kids cartoon right now. And Lays Down Turf is Sods. And by the way, all of our crosses have checked out. So indeed, the automatic email reply from Glinda was gone for good. I wonder how should we just check 28 now? Maybe we should. Okay. So it seems like our theme today is automatic email replies from various fictional characters, because now we have automatic email reply from Lightning McQueen. So Glinda would say gone for good because she's out of office to do her good that she does. What would Lightning McQueen say? Lightning McQueen is the main character in Cars, the Disney movie Cars, played by Owen Wilson. Jilly, thanks for the flower. Nice. Charlie and DTM and Cass, you guys are smart. You guys are smart. Lucinda, this is funny. User 178, and there's a smile. Off to the races it fits. Off to the races. Wow. This theme is very appropriate for this time of year, too, because I feel like everyone is traveling and putting their automatic email replies. And multiple people pointing out. Sydney, thanks for following us. Multiple people pointing out Texas Mom and Cass saying that's final now. Okay. Finally, we get that's final. There are a million different theories about what this could be, but end of discussion, that's final, definitely checks out. Awesome. Not fooled by at 28 down. You guys are not fooled by any of these clues, so I expect you to know this one as well. And what do we have at 29? Unbiased. Yeah, like Amy Gal and David and Larry and DTM and user178 all saying onto. That's kind of like I'm on to you. I'm not fooled by you. I'm on to you. And 29 down, unbiased, looks like fair. Sweet. Oh man, that section was so much easier than this one up here. Remember all the trouble we had here? And here we didn't even need any of the across clues, but let's check them anyway. Water nymph of Greek myth is a naiad. That's true. Itty bitty means tiny, and what's this one? Let you love me, singer Rita. Rita Ora is a singer. Okay, so the crosses work. Nice job, everybody. Weep. DTM says boo Rita Ora. Why? Why boo? I have nothing against Rita Ora that I know of. Drink Fake Coke and Efon and David and Shan Lee are all saying cry. Yeah. To weep is to cry. And what's this? Company that purchased Victor in 1929. Oof. Okay, I know this because of the letters we have in place, but I didn't know this as a fact. I don't recognize Victor. Do you guys? Lucinda putting the crying emoji in chat. Perfect. What do we think? Golden Mom, Cass, Pixie, all saying RCA. I know RCA was a major electronics company. I don't know Victor, though. But it probably works. And it seems to work. 34 across, this makes sense as well. Spiritual glow. So I think we're on the right track here. Yeah, no clue what Victor is, says Cass. But Ally and Dysentery Gary both say aura for spiritual glow. Yeah, I like that. Golden Mom says RCA Victor was the company. So presumably after this purchase, they became RCA Victor. Regret at 31 down. RCA's Radio Corporation of America. Angie's on YouTube. Welcome back, Angie. Angie also coming in with aura. Nice, nice, nice. What do we got? Makuthatam says rue to regret. Yeah, I'll make you rue the day you ever crossed me. Downed at 30 down. Downed. And we can look at 39 across as well. Detests. Detests. Okay, David Adams says earth. Down to earth I get, but I don't fully get how downed is equivalent to earth. I like the other guesses. Scav and Gemma Louise saying eaten. Yeah, to down something is to eat it. Charlie Rowland says yes, eaten much better. Great. And then Golden Mom and Pixie both saying hates for detests. Yep, straight synonyms. Works well. All right, should we check 45? I feel like we've been doing pretty well on these themers so far. Okay, so now we have an automatic email reply from Pigpen. Pigpen is from the Peanuts comic strip. He was that perpetually dirty kid. Why? Now I've never really thought about that, but why was Pigpen always so dirty? Was there an explanation for that? He just walked around in like a cloud of dust. So what would Pigpen, what's the joke that Pigpen would say? We've gone for good is Glinda, and off to the races is Lightning McQueen. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Nice, you guys are good. Very smart. Efon and David. And who else? David Adams has gone for a bath. Yeah, I wish. And Shan Lee, I like what you guys are saying. Left in the dust. Awesome. Left in the dust. Because all the answers are real phrases. Like gone for a bath is not as much of a real phrase, whereas left in the dust, gone for good, off to the races, these are all very legitimate phrases in their own right. And they're being reinterpreted as the automatic email replies for various fictional characters. Like, I'm gone, I'm off, I've left to the office, but since I'm Pigpen, I've left in the dust. It's pretty ridiculous. Devbuck says, yeah, I guess it could be left in the dirt. I feel like left in the dust is slightly tighter phrase to me, but maybe it's left in the dirt. Charlie Rowland says, how on earth do setters come up with these? Amazing. I know, I appreciate the crossword constructor creativity. Cards to NFL fans. Yeah, Jilly pointing out it's the Arizona Cardinals in the NFL. Rosita, thanks for sharing the live. If anyone else has any family or friends who like crosswords, let them know that we're having a good time. Windbags output. Windbags output. Hey, Miguel says, I have no knowledge of NFL. That's all right. I barely do. This is about the edge of my knowledge. Windbags output. So a windbag is someone who talks too much, as far as I know. Oh, Celis is formerly the St. Louis Cardinals. See, I didn't even know that. Any guesses here? Yeah, Sella has a guess, and Ledition. Oh, it's blocked? Why can't you type this? I don't understand TikTok sometimes. Well, I like Sella and Ledition's guesses. Hot air. Pixie got it in. Hot air. Yeah, that's another. Oh, that guy talks too much. It's all hot air. Like empty talk, empty blabber, basically. It reminds me of my last stream on Tuesday. The theme was all about talking. We had yak and state and tell and utter. Hat on. David Adams says, damn good puzzlers. Yeah, we always get good puzzlers on Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. You guys are so smart. Hat on. Yeah, a lot of people getting this one. Maverick, nice work. Says Ward. And what's WF? Status of remote employees for short. Ah, nice modern clue. Grace Gorman says, sorry I'm late. That's all right. You're right on time. We still got another themer to discover and plenty of crossword left to go. Yeah, a lot of people know this initialism. Work from home. WFH, short for work from home. Sound of a light bulb turning on. Sound of a light bulb. Oh, and Barbara McDowell is back on Facebook, also getting work from home. People are singing a song that I don't know. Ants is saying, you can work from home, oh, oh. And Scav says, as Fifth Harmony would say, work from home. Are these the same song you guys are referencing, and why don't I know it? Yeah, Deadvox points out, it's like an idea. You say, aha, the sound of a light bulb turning on. That's a great clue. Picture the hundreds, if not thousands, of clues that have been written for this little exclamation, and the challenge of coming up with something funny and original. Very nice. Sharp scolding. Sharp scolding. EA blank. I'm not sure. Ah, yeah, I couldn't see this for some reason. You guys got it. Yeah, AJ and Debvox. And Craig is here saying earful. I like that. You get an earful, that's a scolding. Works well. Oh, let's check 60, actually. We've been doing pretty well on these without a lot of crosses, so let's try it. This is probably our last one. Automatic email reply from the Tasmanian Devil. Automatic email reply from the Tasmanian Devil. David Adams, thanks for following us. What do we think? Charlie Rowland's nice. Very fast on this. Very fast. I really like Charlie's guess. Amy Gal, Kaylin agreeing. AJ likes it. All right. Out for a spin. It fits. That's got to be right. Because Tasmanian Devil famously spins around. That's how he travels from place to place. These are hilarious. Out for a spin. And all of them start with a word meaning I'm out of office, basically. Gone, off, left, out. This is funny. Ledition says, well done to those who got the theme answers. Well done, Charlie. Charlie says, I was eyeing it up for a while. and figured it was probably out for. So you were looking ahead a little bit, hoping to be the first one. Well, it worked. Go at it at 51. Scav and AJ and Debvox and Ledition all saying spar. That looks right. To spar. Nap location. Nap location. Who's taking a nap after this crossword? Flebel Dempelberg. Oh my, that is quite a username. Flebel Dempelberg writes sofa. Venkat says late today. Well, you're welcome nonetheless. We still have plenty of crossword to go. AJ's like, I need one. Debbox is like, great spot for a nap. I agree. Orange juice option. Orange juice option. And Kaylin says, just woke up for this, so no nap. Well, perfect. Your mind is fresh for a crossword. Cal and Connor Phillip and Shania all say pulp. Yeah, orange juice option, pulp. I feel like the most contentious debates we ever have on stream are about food. So here we go. Who's pro pulp? Lucinda already coming in with no pulp. Who's pro pulp? Who's anti pulp? I know people have strong opinions about this. Essential at a bakery. Scav says, I don't mind the pulp. That's where I am too. I even kind of like the pulp. Camden says, pulp is so bad, bro. It's a very polarizing edition. Golden Mom says, no pulp for me. Cal giving me the cross-throughs, strike-throughs as well. Barbara McDowell on Facebook says that flour is an essential at a bakery. Yeah. You gotta have flour. Rusty Garnett also wrote flour. Cal says, I don't want to chew my juice. Well, when you put it that way, it does sound kind of gross. NorCal neighbor. Scav is like, pulp discourse heating up. I know. I knew it would happen. Okay, Jilly votes with a thumbs up for pulp. Okay, NorCal neighbor. People writing or. I'm guessing this is Oregon? Short for Oregon? And Macintosh or Macintosh. Okay. Yeah. Already seeing the emojis. Sydney writes apple. Nice. Yeah, I guess the first one is the type of apple, the fruit, and Macintosh with the A is the computer that produced by the company Apple. And perched on was atop. Sweet. 54. Moving on. In case you didn't hear me, another colloquial clue. In case you didn't hear me, let me repeat. Arkadium trying to stir things up too with red apple or green apple. I don't think that one's going to be as contentious as pulp or no pulp. Arkadium votes green. I think I'm on the green team as well. Yeah, AJ and Caleb saying, I said, in case you didn't hear me, I said, let me repeat. Yeah, that works well. DTM says only a monster would say green apple. There's no way you feel that way. You're just trying to be provocative. Philip says depends sweet or sour mood. Yeah, they're both good. Actually, when I say they're both good, they're both okay. I'm not that big of an apple fan. Accessory in a homecoming court. Interesting. Lucky says pink lady apples are the absolute best. I don't know if I've had a pink lady apple. Golden Mom says sash. Yeah, accessory in a homecoming court. I guess homecoming queen would wear a sash. Scav says 2 more months until apple picking. All right, let's not rush summer just yet, okay? We're still enjoying summer. Arthur Blank Courage Award. DTM says pink ladies for the win. I gotta get me a pink lady apple. Everyone's saying pink ladies are the best. Floss agrees. I gotta get a pink lady apple. All right. Yeah, Ria says ash. Yeah, Arthur Ashe, famous tennis player. Dazzled. Dazzled atop blank fund. 5 letters starting with an HE. Blank fund and dazzled. Getting a 1-2 punch here. And I like what I'm seeing already. Sydney and DTM and Amy and Pixie and Ledition all writing shone. Yeah, dazzled, it's shone. Like past tense of shine. And hedge fund. Looks good. Check the cross, formerly known as nay. That works as well. And what do we have here? 3-footer. 3-footer. This is another good clue. Yeah, Amy Gal writes tripod. Tripod. I guess anything with 3 feet is a tripod. And concealing, this one looks like a gimme at this point with all these letters in place. And 50 across, become edible. Ah, I think I see what's going on here. Become edible. It's very apropos, considering our Apple conversations. Yeah. Deb Vox and Charlie and Amy and Floss all saying ripen. Grace Gorman got that as well. Scorpio. Ripen. Nice. Angie says it's an easy one today, in my opinion. Yeah, it does feel a little easier than our usual. Still a little trickiness here and there, and I don't know if you were around when we were doing this section up here, but we got all sorts of lost up there. Pizzazz looks like pep. You guys are all bringing the pizzazz to today's stream. And sources of dates. Ooh, sources of dates. I guess, are we still on the fruit train with pulp and apple and ripen? Wow, Ledition says that they solved the Thursday New York Times this morning in 4 minutes. That's fast for a Thursday. You're good. Drink Fake Coke and Grace Gorman and Jilly also. Oh no, Jilly says prune. Other people are saying plums, and some people are saying palms. Okay, well, what's it going to be? Which one's it going to be then? I guess we check the downs. Brother of Zeus and Poseidon. Yeah, Scav says a date is its own fruit. That was my thought too. That dates don't come from plums, do they? Philip says palms. Cal says definitely palms. Date palms. Yeah, I think that looked good too. And Damn It Doll and Emperor RJ and all saying Hades. Yeah, brother of Zeus and Poseidon. Hades. Very good. Scav says poor guy. You're sad for Hades? Why is Hades a poor guy? Greg Me writes Neptune. That's not going to fit, unfortunately. Got a lot of new names in chat all of a sudden. Many a Marvel character. Yeah, Scorpio and Kaylin writing hero. Nice. Yeah, Scav says plums become prunes, not dates. It's not, if you dry a plum, it becomes a prune, but if you dry it further, it doesn't become a date. That's just a different thing. All right, all right. Emperor says Hades is usually depicted as villain in movies. Yeah. Isn't Hades a villain? Or do I need to catch up on my mythology? Arkadium says everyone is a hero for solving this puzzle. Yeah, I agree. All right, Jillian Lucky saying lost for missing. That looks good. What do we have? 36 down. Cuttlefish's octet. Really? No, GTM says Hades is the Rita Ora of Greek mythology. Did we ever get to the bottom of why people were hating on Rita Ora? Arms. I gotta look up a picture of a cuttlefish. I can't picture 8 arms on a cuttlefish. Buddy? Okay, Buddy crossing, what is this? Caveman's hobby. That's good. That's good. DTM says she knows what she did. All this ominous stuff about Rita Ora, I don't get it. Spelunking, nice. Nice word, nice clue. Caveman's hobby. Very good. All right, just this one little section left in this crossword. Cal says cuttlefish are related to octopi and squids. Yeah, I didn't know that. Tess liked the live, thanks. And if anyone is watching and doesn't follow us, do consider following us. We stream every day, and you don't want to miss it. Slant. Pixie and Scorpio say skew and drink fake Coke. Yeah, nice. To skew is to slant. Hafendan, thanks for following us. And Shania, thanks for sharing the live. Decorate at a bakery. Cal says cuttlefish can even camouflage like octopi. You know a lot about cuttlefish. Decorate at a bakery. Yes, to ice. Damn it, doll. And Warthog and Shania all saying ice. All right, almost there. Bounce off the walls, say. Tess giving me my ice cube emojis, it looks like. Oh, but Scab giving me a cupcake with icing. Both good emojis. All right, Efon and Philip and AJ all saying, wait, I gotta scroll up and see this comment. DevFox says, I iced my meatloaf cupcakes with mashed potatoes yesterday. Wow, that is very interesting. I can picture it. It looks like a cupcake, like a meatloaf cake with mashed potato icing. That's pretty awesome. Bounce off the walls is echo. Looks good. Jilly's like, echo, echo, echo. And one entry left, fuse using heat. And that's going to cross with org with up to 23 senators. That's a good clue. And 41 down, for example. Let's just check 41 down. I know everyone knows these by now, but I like to be thorough. Although I can't even find 41 down. I'm like scanning. I can't find it. All right, skipping it. Here it is. Hades. Okay. Hades was 41 down. Now we're good. Hades is a god, and it looks like fuse using heat is going to be weld. Crossing org with 23 senators is the NHL. All right. Lucky giving me my drum roll. Are we going to get the confetti, or do we have an error somewhere in the grid? I'm about to put an L in and see if we get that confetti. And while I have you hostage, consider following us. One last plea. Follow us and check out Arkadium.com. The link is in the bio. They have awesome crosswords like this one and lots of other games as well. L. Yes, confetti. Well earned. Nice job, everybody. Efon, thanks for the gift. That was kind of a fun summer crossword. Automatic email replies from fictional people. Glinda is gone for good. Lightning McQueen is off to the races. Pigpen has left in the dust, and the Tasmanian Devil is out for a spin. Very fun. Very fun. Join us again tomorrow. We do this every single day at noon Eastern time, and in the meantime, do check out Arkadium. Thank you all for playing. This was very fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye.